Welcome to today's topic of discussion, which is how to handle CSAT, how to handle this reading comprehension section of CSAT. What if I tell you 8 out of 10 aspirants do fail in CSAT itself, meaning paper 2 has been even more crucial and critical for your film success. Let's say, on an average, lakhs together, right? UPSC exam in that 8 out of 10 aspirants do fail in CSAT. What if I tell you there is a simple strategy or a method which you can incorporate to get more than 100 plus in CSAT, like me and my friends used to do? Have got 104, 106, 1112 such marks in CSAT following this strategy. What is that strategy? Suppose you have 120 minutes in exam hall. I want you to bifurcate this 120 minutes into three sections. Section of 40, 40, and 40 minutes. In this first 40 minutes, suppose I have found that some aspirants feel they want to start with RC section, reading comprehension section. Some feel they're even more comfortable going along with quant and LR section. Those kinds of students can either start with RC or they can also start with LR and quant section. So your 40 minutes can either be a section of RC, can also be the section of quant. But what should it definitely be is this: in these first two sections, it has definitely to be there one section of RC. Suppose I'm a person who likes to start with RC. So my first 40 minutes will be RC. So what should be my strategy in this 40 minutes? Let's know it now. Suppose in these 40 minutes, what I want to do is I will challenge myself. I will train myself. I will train myself in these 40 minutes to handle 27 questions of RC. In these 27 questions of RC, 20 questions, I need to get it right. I have all the liberty to get 7 questions wrong. I'm not going to go behind accuracy here. I wantedly do certain questions which are wrong. Example, look at questions like where only one, only two, both, neither has been asked. Don't you think such questions are even more difficult to answer? Or questions of assumption, questions of inference. These are the tricky ones to get it right. But on an average, aspirant, if practiced properly, can get 18 to 20 questions right and 7 to 9 questions wrong. What will happen if you can handle 40 minutes and you attend 27 questions? You will end up getting 43 to 45 marks. What has happened now? In these 40 minutes itself, you have got 45. In remaining 80 minutes, can't you get around 22, 23 marks? This is the strategy for us to be safe in this. So the idea is to strengthen our RC. Nonetheless, we will also equally strengthen our quant and LR section. Yesterday, this group PDF was shared with you. It had all the compilations of previous RC questions of idea and central idea things. So all these passages are previous year questions. And I expected you to solve all the questions. Now let's discuss some of the questions in this. Before that, let's understand what is an idea. What is the central idea in this? So, what is an idea? What is an idea? So, what is an idea in this? So, there is this keywords, right? Idea, central idea, all those things. All those things. So, let me determine what is my idea. Suppose a passage consists of 4 to 5 sentences. A passage consists of 4 to 5 sentences. These 4 to 5 sentences correspond to 2 to 3 different ideas. Let's say in these 4 to 5 sentences, I have 2 to 3 ideas in it. That is my idea. But there should be some difference between idea and a central idea, right? What is my central idea in this case? What would be my central idea in this case? Central idea is usually the connecting idea. Central idea is a connecting idea which connects in passages. Suppose I have this as my central idea. This central idea connects all the different idea. So it's more like a summary of a passage said in a single statement. That is the difference between idea and central idea. Now let's look at a passage. I expect you to understand this passage and answer this passage. The history of renewable energy suggests that there is a steep learning curve, meaning that as more is produced, cost falls rapidly because of economics of scale and learning by doing. The firm green innovation is a path dependence. So the focus of passage is on this path dependentness. What are the paths he's talking about? The more a firm does, the more it is likely to do in the future. The strongest evidences for this is the collapse in the price of solar energy. What has happened? The price of solar energy, it has dropped down as much as 60% cheaper during the 2010s, repeatedly beating the forecast. Moving early and gradually gives economies more time to adjust. So he was talking about a couple of parts, right? Two parts, moving early and moving late. Moving early gives you more time to adjust, allowing them to reap the benefits of path dependentness and green investment. Allowing the benefits of path dependent green investment without much of dispersion. What is the other path which is he talking about? He's talking about the late path. So a couple of paths he's talking. One is the early path, other is the late path. A late path would be more chaotic, and more chaotic transition is costlier. So later path would be even more costlier in this. Let's look at this. Which of the following statements best reflects the central idea of the passage? I'll examine my statement number 1. Economics of scale is essential. Ideally, what you have to do is you have to have a A4 sheet, and there are certain words UPSC keep repeating itself every year, and these words are carefully chosen to create wrong statements. Your first word which you have to write in that A4 sheet of paper is this word essential. Don't you think words like essential, words like mandatory, words like inevitable are gives you a sense of extremeness, right? Focus on these words. Essential for transition to green growth. This essential, it's more of an extreme sense. So please make a note on this. Then modern technological progress is intensely linked. What is a verb? What is the adverb? This ly form of the adverbs are added extra into the statement to give more emotion into the statement. Is it required? Right? Is he focusing on modern technological progresses? Only that is the focus of the passage. Yes, it is linked to path dependence because there are a couple of paths. Countries with larger economy. This is clearly an out of passage statement, as he anywhere dealt in the passage about the larger economies or big countries like US, so and so countries. No, right? He's not making comparison between larger and smaller countries are in a better position to adapt. So this is clearly what? This is clearly an out of passage statement. Timing plays a crucial role. This is what other is a late transition. So his focus was on path. One early path, other was a later path, which is crucial in the case of green technology development. So my answer is D. Timing plays a crucial role. But what is more important to analyze the 3 buckets. What are the 3 buckets? Let's say I have 3 buckets. One bucket is out of passage statements. So usually one out of passage statement will be dumped into as an option. The other one is opposite to passage. What has been said in the passage, the exactly opposite would be stated as a statement here. The next thing is extreme bucket. Don't you think my statement 1 essentially falls into extreme bucket? Yes, it does fall into extreme bucket. Don't you think countries with larger economies falls into out of passage bucket? Such buckets are usually placed. When we have such understanding, it helps us to answer the question more clearly. Your assignment for this question would be write this word essential. Why it is important? As we progress and do many more passages, we will better understand with this. So I would assign to complete all the given MCQs in the PD in the shared in the group itself. The group will also be the group link will also be displayed down to this video, and in tomorrow we'll examine each question, and I would expect everyone to answer before we go live tomorrow. Thank you.